What up, YouTube? WeskerGriff coming back with a mail day recap video. Got one spring training TTM success in. It's from Phoenix, Arizona, so going to be showing that off real soon. Also got two packages in. One's from Facebook, from the Myco Sports Card Marketplace, and the other one is from YouTube. So we'll be showing those off as well in this video. And then I got one extremely obscure pickup for the Eagles PC. It's definitely, arguably, might be the biggest oddball card in my Eagles PC. So, and it's really low numbered, so I think it's a pretty rare card. But I'll show the TTM first, start off the video that way. It's coming from Phoenix, Arizona, like I mentioned. It's one of the few autograph requests that I sent out this year to spring training that was a non-Philly. And it's coming back from Raisel Iglesias. So he signed this 2018 Topps in black Sharpie. Came out really nice. And I sent him another card which got a little bit smeared, but it's not a big deal because the other card came out fine. But just happy to get his success in from spring training, so that's really cool. Thank you, Mr. Iglesias, for signing. And overall, for spring training this year, I didn't do so hot. Last year, I really didn't do too great either. Last year, I primarily focused on the Orioles and the Phils. This year, I just basically sent out to several Phillies and just a couple other players in the league. But I haven't seen the Phillies have been signing pretty good, so I'm expecting more of those to come in. But I haven't seen any successes out of Orioles camp, so it looks like I didn't really miss anything there, not sending out any requests. But during the regular season, I think I'll be sending out a few more to some good signers, just to get some 2018 top signed potentially, or other top sets. So there's that. And now on to the obscure pickup for the Eagles PC. This is out of 2015 Panini Crown Royale football. It's short printed out of 5. It's 3 out of 5. And boy, oh boy, this is obscure. It is a autograph of Eagles linebacker Kiko Alonso. So this guy only played a handful of games for the Eagles, and he was Chip Kelly's boy. In case you guys don't know, Kiko Alonso was involved in one of the worst trades in Eagles history. The Eagles traded LaShawn McCoy to the Buffalo Bills, and they received from the Bills Kiko Alonso. Kiko only played a few games with the Eagles, as I mentioned, and LaShawn McCoy was our all-time Russian running back. So he was the franchise leader in rushing yards, and they traded him away for a guy who only played a few games. The genius of Chip Kelly. But hey, the Eagles were able to rebound. Howie got back control of the team from the front office, brought in Doug Peterson, and the rest is history. But when I saw this card, I definitely wanted to add it to the collection just because of how much of an oddball card it is. I mean, I highly doubt that they're ever going to make more Kiko Alonso autographs in Eagles uniforms, because he's primarily known for being on the Bills and the Dolphins. But it's cards like this that I really try to gravitate towards, believe it or not, because I just love the obscureness of the card. And yeah, it's just a cool piece of Eagles history. Infamous history, but still history. So happy to add that to the collection, believe it or not. And then next, I'll show off the cards that I got off the Myco Sports Card Marketplace. Apologies to the person I bought this off of. I don't remember if you have a YouTube account. If I'm going to try to contact you on Facebook to find out if you do. But these were the cards I purchased. These were all like, I think, $1. This first one here is Edward Mujica from 2012 Topps. He was an invite to Phillies spring training, so he had a cup of coffee with the Phillies, but he never played with them, I don't believe. Next is a guy who's Oriole fans will know this guy. He's had a lot of big hits for the O's over the years. Red Sox fans will know this guy too. He had a pretty infamous play with the Red Sox. From 2012 Topps, Robert Andino. So cool card there. Despite his really awful autograph. He definitely needs to try to get a better autograph. Next is David Buchanan from 2015 Topps. He's now playing over Japan. Just didn't work out here with the Phils, but it's nice to see him have success overseas. Next, I believe this was an extra that the person I bought this off of threw in, Eddie Butler from Topps Heritage. So I know a lot of Rocky fans who would appreciate this card, so might send it off to them. Next is a guy who's working for the Phillies this year. I believe he's going to do some of the games on the radio broadcasts. Kevin Franzen from 2013 Topps. Real nice signature there. Awesome bench player with the Phils. And this last card's from 2012 Topps. It is a Charlie Furbush, Seattle Mariners. Solid relief pitcher. Signed there in blue. So happy to add all those cards to the PC. And I'll leave the link to the Myco Sports Card Marketplace. Check it out. There's always some nice deals to be had on there. And last but not least, a package from YouTube is coming from Chris WeskerGriff. He was selling a bunch of in-person mystery packs. Just to give you guys a little background information, Chris lives in Florida, and he lives in close proximity to Clearwater, Florida, and a lot of other spring training locations. And during this time of the year, with all the teams being down there in South Florida, he does a lot of graphing, a lot of in-person graphing, and I always see his recaps, and he does great. And he was offering mystery packs, in-person packs for sale. So he said if we had any questions to message him, shot him a message, ask him, and I requested if he could just give me all Phillies cards in his mystery pack, all random Phils, and he said yes. So thank you, Chris, for that. Really appreciate it. And these were the Phillies cards that were in my pack. The first one here is Kelly Dugan, Bowman Chrome. Then we got Andrew Knapp, who is the backup catcher for the Phils this season, for the 2018 season. Next, this is a Bowman from 1990. Ken Howell. Nice one there, didn't have him. Nice signature. This next one here I was really pumped about because this guy is a pretty tough graph to get. He does not sign TTM at all, and he's a member of the 1993 Phillies. Dave Hollins on a really nice Bowman. Beautiful signature there. Might send that off to Slab City, off to Garrett to get that authenticated and in the collection. Next, we got one of the Phillies outfielders this year, a guy I'm really high on, Nick Williams. Then we got a Bowman Chrome of Cole Stoebel, Phillies prospect. Then we got one of the Phillies' top pitching prospects in the system, Kevin Gowdy. Really beautiful signature there. Definitely takes pride in his penmanship. Another Phillies prospect, Cole Irvin. We got an Elite Extra Edition here of Kyle Martin. Here's another one that is an incredible card to add. Definitely a card I'll probably send off maybe to Slab City, like I said, to Garrett, to get it slabbed and authenticated. Just a real beautiful signature of Charlie Manuel, manager of the 2008 World Series champ Phillies. Really nice card. Then we got a nice Cam Perkins. He was on the team last year. And the final card before the main hit is Aaron Brown, another Phil's prospect. And the main card here is from Bowman. Nice autograph of Phillies starting outfielder Rhys Hoskins. Awesome signature there. Really, really cool. So thank you, Chris. Greatly appreciate that pack. You hooked it up. And Chris did not stop there. He also sent me the entire 2015 Lakewood Blue Claws team set signed. So I won't go through all these cards. Some of them aren't signed. He didn't get the whole set, but still There's a ton of signatures in here, but the two main highlights in this set from 2015 are this guy, Rhys Hoskins. So another Rhys. So thank you, Chris. Really greatly appreciate that. And the second one here, Scott Kinnery, a guy that if you've been watching my videos, you know I'm very high on him. So two knockouts right there, two big blows. And then there's a ton of other signatures in here of Phillies minor league hands and prospects. So Chris, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that, guys. I'm going to leave his link down below. If you just want to see a guy getting a ton of signatures and racking during spring training, check out his channel. Does a lot of really cool content down there. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks again for watching. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And baseball's here, guys. Play ball.